This is Scott Becker with the Becker Business Minute, the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. This is the Business Minute shout out of the day to Mark Zuckerberg. So Mark Zuckerberg has had a very challenging couple of years. When it seemed like Facebook was going in the wrong direction a couple of years ago, he doubled and tripled down on what he called the metaverse. He went as far as to call the name of Facebook and change the name of Facebook to Meta Platforms. To many of us, this seemed goofy, i.e. a great franchise in Facebook, certainly one that was eroding a little bit, but overall a great franchise, one of the top 5 to 10 companies by market cap in America, one of the biggest companies by revenues, and completely pushing towards a transition to the metaverse. Now, 18 months later, Mark Zuckerberg has done something that most executives, most CEOs, founders never have the wherewithal, the guts to do. He's reversed course. He's basically said, in terms of the metaverse, a good idea, a great idea, but we're no longer doubling and tripling down on this. This had to be hard for a person with as much pride as he has after he pushed forward so far on the meta concept to take that back. This ability of a CEO, and this is what he gets credit for today, to reverse his own decision, to pivot back, to make another decision, to decide, I made the wrong decision before, is something I applaud greatly. And I don't often applaud Mark Zuckerberg a lot at all. Here, he essentially said, we're slashing jobs throughout the company. We're particularly slashing them in the meta division, which was his pet project, his way to become relevant for the next couple of decades. Instead of simply pursuing that, he's going back to what he calls the year of efficiency and success as a company and building on the core brands. I give him great credit for this ability to reverse course, reverse his own decision, and for as well as Mark Zuckerberg can ever do it, to admit that he might not have been correct, which he never does. In any event, the stock is now up 67% year to date. And again, great credit for this ability to admit error and reverse course, or at least pivot back. Congratulations to Mark Zuckerberg. He gets the Becker Business Minute shout out of the day.